Hi, it's Charlotte, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm going to be filming my 2021 favourites, starting off with like my beauty, makeup favourites and sort of just telling you a few other bits as well. And yet again, it's the start of the new year, I was like ready to get back into filming and this is already my second video that I'm filming in my pyjamas. I don't know what it is, but the motivation hasn't quite kicked in on the 1st of January like it usually does. I'm actually getting my hair done tomorrow, so maybe that will give me the little push, as I'm not happy with it right now. So yeah, if you'd like to see my 2021 favourites, then please carry on watching. So first off, I hope you've had a happy new year, and if you have any sort of like resolutions or goals for the year, let me know down below in the comments, as I think I'm going to film a separate video doing like a Pinterest board and stuff, because I don't know, I just feel like I could ramble for a whole video on that kind of thing. I do usually start off with my beauty favourites, but however, I'm starting out with the cheeky Hotel Chocolat, so I thought I might as well start with it. This is definitely, well, I can't really say it's a 2021 favourite, can I, because I got it for Christmas. But nevertheless, even if I did only use it for a few days at the end of the year, I'm absolutely obsessed. So starting with my makeup favourites, for primer, by the way, for quite a lot of these things it's going to be the same as last year just because I'm not the most adventurous, as we all know, but I still have been loving the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. I'm about to go through my second one and on to my third, but honestly there is just nothing that beats this. It is the best. And then I also got the Becca Backlight Priming Filter, and I've wanted to try a few products from Becca for quite a long time. I got this when I was in TK Maxx, as actually sadly the brand Becca's actually been discontinued, but I do really like this. It doesn't quite give you the same glow as the Charlotte Tilbury one, but I have been using and loving both of these. I haven't been massively wearing foundation this year, but if I have, I've been leaning towards the Giorgio Armani True to Skin foundation, which is more of a tinted moisturiser. This is quite new to my collection and I have really been loving it. It kind of reminds me, it's quite similar to like the Laura Mercier tinted moisturiser, so I've been really loving that. Then for powder, same as last year, I've really still been loving the YSL Soufflé powder, because there's just no other powder that leaves your skin still feeling like glowy. This is the only powder I found not to give me like a super matte finish. I'm still in love with this. However, I do also, I didn't actually mention this last year because I think I'd run out of it. I think I'd hit my pan, but I have also been loving my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush powder. If I am going to go for a matte powder, this is the one I'll go for, just because I feel like it just lasts forever. Like I said, I do prefer the YSL one because it is a bit more glowy, but at the same time this is pressed, so it's a bit easier to like take with me, so I do also like this. Concealer wise, I haven't been adventurous at all because I know what I like and I love it, which is the Laura Mercier Fusion Concealer and the Glossier Stretch Tint. I haven't been able to find anything else that can match these, honestly. Not that I've looked very far, but they both do similar but kind of different jobs. There's only kind of two different kinds of concealer I go for. One that's like super light coverage and kind of just gives your under eye a little bit of hydration, the Glossier one, or a little bit more coverage and a bit more colour to the skin, but it isn't super full coverage, which is the Laura Mercier. Also I feel like, well, every year without a doubt my brow products change. I was looking at my favourites for last year, I was thinking, I can't believe I used to use those products. I discovered the brand Refy. In fact, there's going to be more products to come from them, and specifically the brow pencil and the brow gel. Oh my lord, like I have been living and breathing these. In fact, these are my second ones. Absolutely love. Don't use anything else anymore. Even though I used to live by Benefit and like Glossier for brows, I just can't get enough of this. Right, for bronzer, I've got two to mention here. So one I've wanted for the longest time, and oh my god, should I have bought it sooner, which is the Chanel, I don't want to butcher this, the Healthy Glow Bronzing Cream, I'll call it that, which is essentially a cream bronzer. It looks like this, and I've wanted this for so long, and I just can't tell you, I literally always get a compliment when I wear this, like saying that I look like sun-kissed or like I've got a tan, and it's just so, I can't get the lid on. It's just so lovely to use, and I know this is going to last me for a long time. And then the other one, which I definitely was preferring a bit more in the summer because it's kind of a bit more, the Chanel one is kind of powder to cream, or cream to powder, whichever one you want to say, whereas this one is like very creamy, so I definitely preferred it in the summer, and it's a bit more warm, which is the Refi Cream Bronzer in Sand. It definitely leans a lot more warm than the Chanel one, which is kind of why I really like it in the summer, and it's very, very glowy. So for blush, this is always a pretty hard topic, but actually none of the ones I'm mentioning I think I mentioned last year at all. I bought quite a few more cream blushes. I don't think I've actually added any more powder blushes into my collection. So the first one being the Refi blush in Malaya. I do want the other shades, I'm not gonna lie, and I think I would equally love them, but it's like the pinky mauvey tone. I almost went for like the orange apricot kind of tone, but then I thought I don't really have a lot of pinky blushes, so I went for this one. Loved it mainly in the summer because it's very creamy and very glowy. I then most recently bought a Chanel blush. I need more. This one, I remember Kelsey would always talk in her makeup routines about using a Chanel blush, but quite often she would sometimes forget to say what shade, and when she would use it I would think, I want that colour. And then she finally did a video where she mentioned the shade, and I was like, finally! I've been wanting to know what shade she's been using for the longest time. So it's the shade 20, for anyone asking. And maybe you want to know as well what shade she's been using, and it's kind of like a more like reddish brown terracotta kind of shade, I think. It basically gives like a reddy rosy kind of colour on your cheeks, and it's beautiful. I don't have any colour like it. It's kind of like the only reddy browny tone in my blush collection. But yeah, super easy to blend out, even though it looks like a really solid formula, and it's honestly, Chanel Beauty is proving its worth. And then we've got the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty ones. So I do actually have Pillow Talk, which I bought thinking it was a blush, but actually it says highlighter on it. However, I think it works really nicely as a blush topper. However, the one I meant to get when I bought this one, what I really wanted was Pinkgasm, the one that everyone wanted, and oh my god, this is just like the pinkest, pure pink glowy blush, and it's worth it, folks. It is absolutely beautiful. For highlighter, I'm not like, I don't know, I don't always wear it, but if I am going to, I've got a powder and a liquid one to show you. So first I've got the Refi liquid highlighter, which is like a beautiful gold. Again, I hate to say this again, mainly was in the summer. I feel like the Refi collection that I bought, the bronzer, the blush, the highlighter, it's very summer vibes. It's super, super glowy, lovely for like going out on a summer day. So I've been loving that. And then also, when I got the Becca primer, I also got the highlighter, which looks like this, and this is in the shade Moonstone. I've been really liking this because it's like a champagne highlighter, but it's not too over the top. It's not like subtle either, but it's kind of in the middle, and I just think it's a really, really beautiful shade. I'm struggling to remember what I haven't talked about. Mascara and eyeliner. Again, nothing's changed from eyeliner, or at least I don't think it has. I can't remember if I discovered this eyeliner last year actually. I have a feeling maybe I didn't. I've been absolutely obsessed with the Benefit roller liner in brown. I just think it's beautiful, and I'm not gonna lie, I haven't exactly tried out other brown eyeliners, but sometimes I see a brown eyeliner and it looks really dark, whereas this is actually quite a light brown. Like, you can really tell it's brown. It's not like a brown black, it is brown, and yeah, I just really like the felt tip, like the shape of it. So I've been loving that. And then mascara, I found a new favourite mascara. I still have been loving the Charlotte Tilbury Push Up Lash Mascara, which I think is the one I mentioned last year. However, it has been slowly taken over by the Dior Catwalk Mascara, I think it's called. And this is in the shade brown. I don't know if you can even tell there. I just thought, you know what, I've got into my brown eyeliner and I've never gone back, so why not try brown mascara? And I've actually really been liking it. And I'm one of these people, I feel like, I don't know if many people will agree, so this mascara smells like rose. Well, my brain says Turkish Delight, but realistically it smells like rose, and I feel like most people wouldn't like that, but every time I go to put on my mascara I think like, Turkish Delight. Anyway, really been liking that. I want to say this has been on all my favourites. If it hasn't, it's a crime. The Lottie London Freckle Tint. I could just not own this. Obsessed. Although saying that, I haven't been wearing it as much in the autumn winter as I thought I would. I wore it religiously in the spring and the summer, so I don't know. I don't know if it's just because I keep forgetting to put it on rather than not wanting to put it on. Then for lip products, it's definitely been a year of, I mean, we've been wearing face masks. So it's been a year of like tinted lip balms and lip balms for me personally. I've really been loving the FAQS Revolution. I don't know what it's, I want to say it's in like, I don't know what the shade name of this is actually. But it's the FAQS Revolution like lip balm and lip liner kit in like the more pinky shade. And I've been loving this. It like looks so juicy on your lips. Yeah, it's just kind of like a lip balm, like a tinted lip balm. So I've been loving those. I then have also been just loving my Chanel lip balm, which I refuse to wear like daily because I don't want it to run out. However, if I do, like if I'm wearing a face mask and I don't want to get any colour on my mask, I will just wear a lip balm. And then lastly, I've got my Dior Lip Glow Oil. What's this? It just says shade 01 and it's like this like pinky shade, which I've been really loving. Again, if I just kind of want clear lips and I don't want to be getting colour onto my mask, I will just pop this on and I still have quite like glossy lips instead of putting on a full like lip gloss. Oh, I forgot to mention these. So this year I've also been going quite mad for my blush palettes. I think I've always loved blush palettes, but it's just this year I decided to buy them even though they're super expensive. First we've got the Charlotte Tilbury Nudegasm face palette. This was kind of more my spring summer face palette, and the next one I'm going to show you is more of like my autumn winter one. But the Charlotte Tilbury one, you get like a highlighter, a blush and 2 bronzy shades. And the blush is absolutely beautiful. And the blush and highlighter I used so much. The bronzers I didn't get as much use out of, but honestly it's just a work of art, so I couldn't say no. And I'm going to try and use more of the bronzer shades next year, I think, but I just thought it was just the most beautiful palette. And then more recent to my collection, which I've kind of been living by in the autumn and winter, is this Hourglass palette, which was very naughty, even naughtier than the Charlotte Tilbury one. I only got this because I think Look Fantastic had 20% off and I thought, you know what, now's the time to bite the bullet. So it looks like this, so beautiful. I've already used pretty much every shade apart from the purple, which I'm a little scared to use. But saying that, the pink scared me and ended up being my favourite shade. Like this pink, I want it by itself. So yeah, I just need to test the purple, bite the bullet, I'm sure it will look beautiful. Right, now for some other bits and bobs. And we're talking like jewellery, hair, stuff. So first this year I bought the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Serum, and I'd wanted this for so long and I just decided for my birthday to get it for myself as a present, and I've been using this as much as I can remember every night. I must admit I don't remember every night to do this, but I do try to, and I really just love the feeling of using this every night. Again, with skincare like this, I can't preach that it's the most amazing thing in the world and that it suddenly makes you age backwards, but I really enjoy using it and I pray to the Lord that it does work. And then in terms of moisturisers, I've been loving the Body Shop Vitamin C Moisturiser. This is so nice in the morning when you just want like a refreshed, like it's so zingy, like I mean it literally smells like zingy oranges. Like this first thing in the morning is just so nice on the face. And then I've also been loving the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream, which is obviously a little bit thicker, a bit what's more like a creamy cream. And yeah, I just heard so many good things about it. I wear it quite sparingly because of how expensive it was, but I have also been enjoying using that. I then also got, just before Christmas, I got the UK Lash Eyelash Serum. I was using, I think, Revitalash. I want to say it was Revitalash. And then I ran out of it and I thought, I'd seen a lot of good reviews for this one and they seem to have a lot more of a following on Instagram, so I thought, you know what, I'll test this brand out as well. And it's hard to say, so with both of them I did notice a difference, but I can't tell you if I can tell the difference between the two brands yet. So I'm still going to be using this and seeing, but in general I do really like using an eyelash serum every night. It's just quite nice to have that in my routine, and like I said, I do see a difference. Again, this is a little bit of a cheat because I got this for Christmas, but I got the Jo Malone Poppy and Barley which I have sprayed myself every single day since Christmas. Like, when I tell you I have, like, it smells divine. That got sprayed in my mouth. So lovely and like so fresh. There were two fragrances I really wanted, this one and another one, but I just sort of thought this would be nice going into the spring, whereas the other one that I really want from Jo Malone is a bit more musky. But yeah, I'm really excited to literally wear that every single day. Like the night before, I'm like, I can't wait to spray that tomorrow. Is that insane? I definitely don't think I mentioned this in my favourites last year. I don't think so, because I think I started using these last January, which is the Hairburst Chewable Vitamins. I tried these out before, like not last year, another time, another year. I tried these out, but you're meant to take 2 a day. So when I bought them, I was like, you know what, that's way too expensive. I'm going to have 1 a day, and I didn't see a difference. Well, you can guess why, because I didn't follow the instructions. So last January I was like, you know what, I'm sick of my hair. I'm going to actually do what it tells me to. Wow. So I did it for 2 months straight, because they were buy one get one free at the time. 2 a day, and I was like, oh my god. I was like, my hair genuinely feels thicker. I literally feel like I have less breakage at the ends of my hair. It just feels thicker. And even when I went to my hairdresser's, she was even saying your hair is like more full, it's a bit thicker, and I was like, it's these, it's literally these. The odd day or so I forget to take them, but in general, in fact I think I forgot to take them today, but I just love taking these every day. I always try and get them on 3 for 2 or a deal, because obviously it is quite a lot to spend every month, but they taste really good, which encourages you to take them. Next, some just quick jewellery hair pieces. I bought these beautiful diamante dangly earrings in H&M for like the festive period. I only wore these a few times, but oh my god, was I so happy that I bought them. They're just so different, I have nothing else like them, so I just thought they were adorable. Again, like, kind of festive, but I mean I would wear this other times of the year. I managed to get my hands on this black velvet hair bow from H&M, and I've worn it so many times since. It's just adorable. Possibly my new favourite hair accessory. Definitely a bit more of an autumn winter piece, but I'm absolutely obsessed with this. And then lastly, oh by the way, in terms of jewellery, I'm just kind of showing you new pieces. I'm still pretty much wearing everything that I showed in my last year's favourites jewellery wise. Like, I'm still wearing my Pandora ring, still wearing loads of my Under the Stories earrings, my Daniel Wellington watch, but I just thought I would show the new pieces. And another new piece is this gold bracelet, bangle bracelet, which is indeed a Cartier dupe. Me and my friend Georgia were just in a shopping centre, and we saw like in the middle they had these in gold and silver, and she likes silver jewellery and I like gold jewellery. And then we asked how much they were, and it was literally like £10. And we tried them on, and they were just so comfortable. I'm not usually one for a dupe or like a rip-off. However, these are pretty expensive if you buy the real one. Like, we're talking a few grand. So you know what? I'm gonna say that this rip-off is okay for now, until I'm a billionaire. So yeah, I've really been loving this. And then last but not least to show you is my Molly May Volume 2 curl kit. I love this so much. Like, I don't know if anyone can tell from my videos, but it has replaced my Mark Hill curl kit. It's just simply because of the thickness of the barrel. I don't know, using my Mark Hill wand, it did create quite tight curls, or yeah, tight curls I guess. And I did like that look whilst I had shorter hair, but since I've grown my hair quite long, I just think, I don't know, it's just a bit too ringlety. And every time I saw like influencers with kind of more like waves or like these bigger glamorous curls, I just thought that's kind of what I want, that it would give me the curl that I wanted, and I've loved using this so much. Like, I curled my hair this morning, they kind of have fallen out. They just create quite like natural big curls, which I love. I really do want to get her mermaid waver as well, because I think I will equally love that. Right. In terms of fashion, if you haven't noticed, I haven't brought my whole wardrobe in here because I will just read off a list. First off, this is the year that I got my Prada handbag, which I love. I got this for my birthday, and oh my lord, is it literally one of my favourite things I own. I'm absolutely obsessed with it, and it's definitely been one of my most worn items. I did find it a bit easier to style in the spring summer, just simply because you can't really put it on your shoulder when you've got like big coats on and stuff. I mean, I've still managed to find a way to use it anyway in the autumn and winter. And then this black shoulder bag from Mango, oh my god, like it's literally become like my most worn item this year, I swear. Like, I bought it thinking like it kind of looked like a dupe for the Celine Triomphe bag, and it is, I think. I think it's the best that I've seen without it being like an absolute dupe and saying, you know, having the logo on. I've just wanted to wear it with every single outfit. There's been times where like I go to put it on and I'm like, okay, no, Charlotte, you have to pick a different bag because like you're not using any of the other bags. And I think it's just made it clear to me that if I bought the Celine Triomphe bag, like I would literally wear it every day, because it's just everything about the style of it is just so classic that I've just been in love. I've then also two coats which have been quite new to the year, were my cream wool coat from Under the Stories, which was definitely, it was the first coat I ever bought that was over £100. It's definitely a coat I've been waiting to have in my wardrobe. And then I also bought a black longline puffer coat, which I thought I wasn't going to be buying any more puffer coats, but it has just been the most practical coat. I'm so glad I bought it. I've also been obsessed with half zip knit jumpers this year. In fact, did I say that last year? I might have said that last year. But the love has kept going and I've bought way more half zip jumpers than ever before. I've got way too many in my wardrobe now. And then in terms of shoes, I feel like my shoe collection has changed so much. If you compare it to the year before, I feel like it's completely different. I discovered the brand Veja, I discovered the brand New Balance, I rediscovered my love for Converse. I pretty much sold all of my Vans, but yeah, like Veja, New Balance and Converse I've just been absolutely living in, and I have so many of each of those shoes, and there's way more that I want. And then also a brand that I've discovered last year was Arquette. I actually ordered a plain white and black tee from them, and they were like the perfect t-shirts that I was missing from my wardrobe. I also got a hoodie from there, a pair of linen trousers. Yeah, there was quite a few nice pieces that I got from Arquette, and I definitely want to order from there in the future. And then moving on to TV shows and films, because I mean that's just the most important thing. Okay, so TV shows, I have been solidly binge watching Gilmore Girls. And it's been a show that's kind of been on the back of my mind to watch for so long, and then I just decided, you know what, I'm going to start watching it, and then here we are. I think I'm on season 5 at the moment, and spoilers, if you haven't watched Gilmore Girls, I'm at the point where Rory's just broken up with Dean for like their second time, and Lorelai and Luke are dating, which, oh my god, has made me so happy. That was literally the thing I was waiting for. I'm going to be binge watching that pretty much after I've finished filming this video. I've also rewatched How I Met Your Mother, which I don't think I've ever rewatched How I Met Your Mother before, but me and my boyfriend just both felt like doing it, and it's been really nice to rewatch it. I feel like when you haven't watched a show in so long, you kind of, it's still just as fun sometimes because you literally forget all the storylines, and it's kind of been like that. Like, I can't actually remember what's going to happen next. And then I've also been loving Riverdale. I feel like so many people hate Riverdale. I feel like the cast hate Riverdale. I've really been enjoying this last season. It's been very odd, very different to their normal seasons, but it's kind of been like this multiverse of Riverdale. So yeah, it's been a bit weird. I'm kind of hoping they bring it back to the original storyline at some point, because they kind of put a pause on the original storyline and then just did these weird episodes, and you kind of want to actually know what happens, if you know what I'm talking about. And then lastly, Emily in Paris. I've been watching season 2. I haven't actually yet finished it. I'm like a few episodes in, and oh my god, Camille's style, stop. Like, she's, I mean, I couldn't pull off anything that she wears, but she just looks stunning in everything. And then you look at Emily's outfits and you're like, what is she wearing? She should just take lessons from Camille. Camille should just be like, no, let me do your shopping for you. And yeah, I think that's pretty much everything I have to talk about. I think so. So yeah, like I said at the start of the video, let me know if you have any New Year's resolutions or goals and leave them down below. I'm hoping that I'll do a separate video, like a Pinterest board kind of video, because I do really want to do something like that. But yeah, let me know if you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're new to my channel. and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!